Yo, Zesty Crackers, once again. Doing like my 30th, not 30th, but like 20th deck profile or some shit like that. I'm over exaggerating, but another deck profile for the Gadgets. Um, I'm gonna be going to YCS on Friday to Dallas. I apologize for the glare here. I can turn that off, or nope, never mind, fuck that. Um, yeah, I'm going to Dallas on Friday, the 13th. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be my first YCS. I'm very excited. I'm very ready for it. I've been talking to Dad a lot about what I should be doing with my deck to generate more consistency and make sure I don't get pooped on as hard as he thinks as I'm going to. But I'm sticking with my gadgets. I might do some last minute changes. I don't know, like adding Fiendish Chains or things like that. But I think I found a pretty fun balance and a pretty fun deck to finish it up with. I mean, in the end, I'm gonna run what I enjoy running, so I'm not gonna do anything different than that. So, alright, without further ado, I'm gonna give you another deck profile for the Gadgets. Gadget Stun. And since this is a control format, this is a control type deck. Alright, so got the 6 gadgets as always. That never changes. I prefer running 6. 9 is clunky, and I'm also not doing ultimate offerings, so I don't feel the need to. Double T-King still. These guys are just too good not to run. To me, they're more of warning baits, resource baits, and things like that, because a lot of people are doing special summonings. Of course, you have blah 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 blah. Just any reason T-King should be there, he should be there. Any reason you think he should be there, I think he should be there for the same reason. So anyway, also you got 2 Doomcows. I like him because he stuns pretty hard. With heroes getting pretty popular, you know, Shining's in grave or something, and Doomcal is on board, and Shining tries to add the cards back into hand. He says no. So these guys both do pretty good jobs, and I really enjoy having them in the deck. Alright, here's the new additions. More searchers. We got triple Photon Saber Tigers. Saber Tiger, when you normal him, just like a gadget, you add another one to hand. But the thing that's different about gadgets is these guys are 2,000 attack apiece, but when they're only alone on the board, like there's one on board and then you got back row or whatever, he loses 800 attack, so he's at 1,200. But if you have two on board, then out of nowhere you have 2 Beefcake 2,000 beat sticks. I'll show you another reason for them, but yeah, the level 3s should be a pretty hot indicator as to what they do also. So yeah, the Saber Tigers do good work. They're briefcakes. From here on, you know, you got the 2 Veilers. I still like these guys a lot. Hand traps are dying out, but I really think that Veiler's still pretty good, especially since I don't run things like Fiendish Chains and stuff. So next up we got Gale, Gores, and then BLS. I threw BLS in just because I was like, you know, I have enough light and dark targets. I run the Veiler and the Gore's hand trap and the Saber Tigers and the Doomcals, so, and the Gale of course, so why not? I did take out the Cyber Dragon because that has been led up to some inconsistencies where he's just sitting in my hand for no reason whatsoever, and I really did not like that. It was pretty lame. And yeah, so I just took him out, and this is now a 40 card deck, so that's pretty good. Gores comes in handy a lot. It opens up a lot of plays, and Gale opens up Armor Master plays. Alright, so the spell trap isn't too much different. We got triple duality. Those don't even need to be mentioned at this point. They just need to be in gadget builds no matter what. Double MST. Just staple. Smashing Grounds. In this format, you know, it's a lot about control and baiting shit out, especially heroes getting hot. You know, you'll bait out the Gemini Spark and there's nothing on field, so they'll just, well, for me, there typically won't be too much on field or something. I've tested out against heroes a lot, so they'll just chain to Smashing Ground and then get their +1. But this deck actually doesn't lose too often to heroes, which is one thing I really, really like about it. Got a Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy, and the book, the 4 limited staples. No need to mention those. Those just need to be in every deck. I took out my tech cards. I took out my creature swaps for Mind Control. Mind Control opens up a lot of plays, especially with gadgets, and now that I'm running level 3s, it opens up Zen mains plays, and I like that a lot. So, getting Zen mains going is a whole lot of fun. It also, you can mind control your opponent's Utopia, overlay for your C39 Utopia. I haven't been able to get one yet. I need to get one before YCS, but that's a really fun play too. And then the Pot of Avarice, that's a limited. I've been contemplating taking it out, but now that I have 3 more searchers, being the Photon Saber Tigers, I like getting the Pot of Avarice to replay, so drawing, or having 2 on board and then 1 in hand, and then both of those guys go to grave or something, and then Pot of Avarice replay, it gets really hot and it gets real fun. So it's pretty cool. The deck is just insanely fun. I really enjoy it. Alright, so traps are pretty staple. Got the Solemn Brigade, you know, the warning and 2 judgments, or the the judgment and 2 warnings. I apologize. Imagine if judgment was at 2 and warning was at 1. Then we've got double compulsories. I'm still contemplating putting in Fiendish Chains right here, but the thing that I like about compulsory is that if windups get going, just like Fiendish Chains, you can just compulsory back the first Zen Mighty, and it does the same shit. It just freezes it right up, and they have to try it all over again. But yeah, that's why I like compulsory. I also like it for if they bust out Zen mains, since I'm not main decking Cyber anymore. This is a better answer for Zen mains than Cyber was. I draw it pretty well too. So, and then we got the 2 D prisons, control. That's what this entire format's about at this point. So I've been doing it for a while, but I like this. The D prisons are good. I draw them pretty consistently as well. And then the Torrential and the Mirror Force. WK Dad has been telling me that I need to run double Torrential, but then again, he just likes doing that in every deck he can now. I've been thinking of substituting that Cyber Dragon I took out with the second Torrential, but I'm still kind of iffy about it. I'm on the fence about it, so I'll see about it. If I change it before YCS, I'll be sure to let people know, all 39 subscribers watching. Anyway, here comes the extra deck. So there's the Chimera Tech and the Wind-Up Zen mains and Roach. These are just pretty staple cards, especially with me running the Photon Saber Tigers, but no tour guide. Wind-Up is insanely fun. It's good to bust out. Chimera Tech goes without saying. And Roach, just because he can be there and he's another dark target for BLS. Double Utopia. Then we got the Mistworm, Scrap Dragon, Thought Ruler, Stardust Dragon, Scrap Archfiend, Blackwing Armor Master. This card, oh my fucking god. Anybody who's been playing long knows that Armor Master is just too good. No battle damage, can't be destroyed by battle. 2500 and the wedge counter. The card's just too damn good. Not only is he another dark target, but he can bonk heads with Stardust and live to tell the tale. He can do all these things. He's just an awesome card, and I'm glad that I got him in here before YCS. Thank you to Hugo Prince for that. Black Rose, Orient Dragon, Gaia, and Catastor. As it may be noticed, I have an Orient Dragon now instead of a Brionic. One thing that I noticed about Brionic was that, well, first of all, I traded it away to get the Scrap Dragon and the Orient Dragon, so that was not a bad move in my opinion. Brio's really good, but in this deck, I don't really like him too much because I like having cards in my hand. I also like having gadgets, and I like having answers, so I don't want to pitch. Orient Dragon has put in work for me. He's been getting Stardust off board and everything. He's got the exact same attack as Brionic too, so it's not like he can't get in there any less than Brianna can. Banishing a monster or a synchro monster when he comes out is just too damn good. It hurts. I mean, getting rid of a Stardust on board and then poking for 23 is just too damn good, and I like it a lot. Anyway, on to the next bit. Extra deck. Or side deck, sorry. We've got one Cyber. Cyber's always a good tech for me, or not a good tech, but a good sideboard. Double DD Crow, double Dyna. Darnell has, WK Dad has also been telling me to put these two main deck, but I don't like him. I've tried him main deck before and he just got clunky, so I keep away from it. Double Interplanetary Purpley Thorny, double Summon Limit. Since I don't want Max C's, and I don't have any or the money for them, Summon Limit does the exact same amount of work I needed to that Max C would, which is to apply pressure to wind-ups, except this actually freezes wind-ups, so I like it a lot more. Max C puts them under pressure, but this actually completely stops them. Same with Dark World, same with Heroes and everything like that, so I enjoy it. I enjoy Summon Limit. Does the work. Shadow Imprisoning, Dark World's Topping Cali, it's just too good, and then double Macrocosmos. I'm also planning on getting 2 Bottomless Trap Holes, because this is just the current sideboard. What I have, I only have 13 cards. I need to get 2 Bottomless Trap Holes. Once I get those 2 Bottomless, that's for the Dino Rabbit matchup where, I can leave this up now. The Dino Rabbit matchup where the, they'll go Rabbit, Banish, outcome to 1500 or more dinosaurs, and then they both get banished. So it does a good amount of work, but of course, you don't want Rabbit to get out. You don't want to banish, because then they'll get Tour Guide, Levier, blah blah blah, all the shit that any experienced person knows against Dino Rabbit. But it's still good to explain if some new person starts watching what I'm putting out. So basically, wish me luck at YCS. I'll try to get a video camera down there to record some matches, get some autographs or something maybe. I'll try to keep people updated. So thanks for watching. Zesty Crackers out.